Hello everybody and welcome back to the Smoky Mountain Railway. I've taken a couple of days of break from trying to record just to kind of, ease back on trying not to get burned out too quickly. Excuse me. So we're going to get today started. Don't exactly know even what my plans are yet. We really don't need to run to the run up the mountain today. That's still got 3 logs in it. That's still got 12 logs in it. We've got 15 logs still down here. If we go over here, we have quite a number of cars. We have 4 cars, or 4 hoppers that need to go to the interchange. 3 box cars. We've got 7 cars over here that need to go back to the interchange. If we go over here, we have actually not that many unique things that need to be done today. So we need to go down to the Ela Bridge site, and everything else is going to the sawmill. So it's going to be a pretty simple day, I think, in terms of really what needs to be done on the railroad. If we look, I can get rid of that. If we look, all we need to collect as of right now is a Stenzel car and the Whittier house track car. So we can send 71 down the track to Ela with the bridge site materials, and we can we can get 71. Let's go ahead and get her rolling. I don't think, I think, oh wait, that's, you are not the locomotive that I wanted. You are the locomotive that I want. Me. So let's go ahead and get 71. Let's get you moving. And you are on this track. It's open, or it's closed. I need to close that or open that switch, whatever. I need to make it where the locomotive can come this way. Okay. And this, again, it appears like it's going to be a pretty simple day here on the railroad. So I may get to actually show everything that I do on the railroad today without making the video 6 hours long, which would be pretty cool. Alright, come on down. Go ahead and back up. And then let me go down here and just go ahead and do that before I forget to do that, like I did in the last video. Let's go ahead and open that switch up as well. And then all the switches are lined for the train to go, straight down there. I think I'm probably actually going to, since I'm sending this off on its own, I think I'm actually going to oil all these bearings. I was watching another YouTuber that does trains videos. Can't think of his name right now, but and he noticed something that I noticed, that even if it seems like the chance of getting a hot box has more possibly to do with random chance than it does actually how old your stuff is. So let's go ahead and disconnect there. So I don't know if that's a thing. If that is what's going on right now with hot boxes, that's definitely a bug, I would think. So let's go ahead, road 15. Get you started out of here. I'm not really too worried about... Oh, I'm not really too worried about letting it go out of here and go all the way to Ela at 15 miles an hour, because it's going to take quite a good amount of time to get the switching done here at the sawmill, just because of the ludicrous number of cars that, I mean, I say ludicrous number, it's not whatsoever a ludicrous number of cars. It's more so the cars down there that's going to take the time, I think. Okay, so once 71 clears, we will get 101 to begin her day of operation. Approaching Atlanta, oh, it's approaching the train, the Ela train. Interesting. You know, 101, 101's probably got plenty enough for today. I probably stopped way too early, didn't I? Yeah. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, I stopped too early. Really? I can't close the switch like that? Yep. It was literally on the precipice of being far enough up. Excuse me, sorry. And I tell you what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm actually just gonna have the train just immediately go all the way to the back of the yard, instead of like trying to slam it in one of these sidings and run around it. I think I'm just gonna immediately run around the train. So I'm gonna get the train. I'll run around and everything, and I will see you when I get that done. Okay. I've got the train in position. We're gonna run it down here and begin switching out the sawmill. So let's see. Let me think about how I want to do this. So I think what I'm going to do is just leave the empties all of them in this track, and then get all of the loads out. Well, the only downside of that is these being the hoppers. We would have to then, if we did that, we would have to then pull them back out, everything back out, push them in, then push the box cars back in. So I think actually what we're going to do is we're actually going to do this with all the cars, even though it's going to be a really heavy train. I think that's how we're going to do it. Even though this is going to be a stupidly heavy train for the poor 101 to have to try and pull, I think that's going to be our best bet, oddly enough. We'll see, but I think that's going to be our best bet. And that, yeah, those two cars, which we've got to get these guys out of the way first anyway. Because if not, we're just going to ram into this guy trying to get over here. Okay. Jeez. And we've already gotten paid for 2 of those cars, so that's okay. No big deal. Okay, and it was... How many of them at this end? It was these 2. So it's... Yeah, okay, it's this one and this one. Okay, let's go ahead reverse. Reverse at 10. Don't reverse at 15 quite yet. This is a big train for the poor 101. I probably, excuse me, I probably should have sent, our big guy probably should have sent 91 down here, since it's not running a log train up the mountain today. Probably should have sent it down here to do all the switching for the sawmill today. But that's okay. It's a-okay. Excuse me. And we're gonna have to push these cars forward a little bit just to actually make room. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I forgot this. I don't know why this train is stopping so effectively today. It usually doesn't stop this effectively. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, now stop. Yard forward. Yeah, we'll just push these forward because we're gonna have two more. We're gonna have two more loaded cars that we're gonna need to shove in here as well. I'm trying to see, okay, I think I can fit 3 cars in here without it interfering with the other track. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, stop. You're the one with the handbrake on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get at least 2 more car lengths forward, which is no big deal whatsoever. It's really not that. It's not really that short of a track. Of course, I'm also using a mod that extends these 2 tracks out farther. If I was playing with the base version of the game, no mods installed whatsoever, it would be impossible. Effectively, it would be impossible to do what we're doing here. And yep, you go back. So that's 2 loads. That's 140 tons off of 101, so that should help it pull a little bit better. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. It's unfortunate. Where is 90, or I mean 71? Oh, 71's nearly at Ela. Jeez. Yeah, it takes a long time to switch this sawmill out. Sorry. Okay. Let's get these pushed back up. And again, I think I can get 3 cars into this siding before it's going to interfere with this siding. I think. I might be wrong, but I think I can. Actually, let's run up here and try to climb up on this thing, so that I can see really exactly how far forwards we can push up into this. And then we're gonna put all the excess cars in this siding today. I mean, obviously, it's kind of our only option, effectively. And then, yeah, that's, I think, far enough. Holy crap! Can I please get in amongst the cars? Don't know. That might be far enough. That might just be far enough up. Okay, well, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk that not being far enough up and go ahead and pull back. Okay, 71 is now in Ela, which is good. Very good, very good. Okay. Whoa. I wasn't thinking about the fact that because it's set to yard, it's going to go 15 miles an hour, whether I want it to or not. Okay. Barely. But you know what? Barely is still there. So that did work out. That was a worthy risk. Okay, let's just we're just gonna reverse out of here at 15 miles an hour. I don't know. Maybe we should send 91 up the mountain with a load of logs today. It's just hard because of these things being 12 logs as opposed to these being 3. I may actually go ahead and get rid of the skeleton cars. Actually, sell off the skeleton cars and just buy like 2 or 3 more of those. Because again, the more of those that we have, the more that we buy and get loaded, the less trips in the long run that we have to make up the mountain. Okay, so this is a load. So this is one of the ones going back to the interchange. So we can immediately shove it in to the loads track. And then I'm gonna have to hunt the other one. Whoa, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. There were not this many. There weren't this many. Oh well, no. I guess there were this many. Oh boy. I don't think there's enough room. I do not think there's enough room here. So I may need to just hook up to these, drag them out, and push them in here. Yeah, there's nowhere close to enough room here. Okay. So, throw that on, release that handbrake. This is a lot of weight. Is 101 even going to be able to handle this? Oh man, as much as I love the little 101, I don't know if she can handle switching out the sawmill anymore. I don't know if she can do it. Oh, this thing can be sent back to the locomotive works? Seriously? Okay. I didn't know that the engine service could hold that many. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I guess they can. Okay. They have no work. That's fine. Have no work. Man, 1,064 tons. It's a big train. That's a lot of loads. I mean a lot of loads on top of that. Even though it's gonna mean that we have to push back in farther, I'm not stopping this train just to have to back it up more. To flip the switch. Look at this. It's 19 cars long. Look how far 101 is up there. Hey, Gary, my hand signal. Come back forward. Oh, me. You couldn't do this without a radio. Yeah, I think we need to start looking into replacing our little guy here, 101. What does a C25 get us? I think that's definitely a worthy increase though in power for the money, so we probably will buy that. We will probably buy a C25 to ease it off, ease off that throttle a little bit. Oh no. Is it too big? Is the train too big for this siding? Come on. Don't stop yet. Don't stop yet. Don't stop yet. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep. Okay, that's far enough. That's far enough. That's far enough. That's good. That is good. Okay, just go ahead and throw that handbrake so that we can just sand the brakes off of the train. And you go back. Perfect. Reverse. Half to the train. Wow. That means that's 9 loaded cars to take back to the interchange. That's a lot of... That's going to be a fair bit of money. That's going to be $450, $500, something like that. That's great. Business is starting to boom on the Smoky Mountain Railway. Spelled wrong. Spelled wrong, Smoky Mountain Railway. Again, that's purposeful. I just finally released the first video for this new series yesterday. Didn't mean to do it yesterday. I was gonna do it for like a premiere for the Monday, not on Friday, but on a Monday, and for some reason it seems to me like I have completely forgotten in 3.5 weeks how to, or 2 weeks or whatever it's been, how to make a premiere work. Because it didn't want to work, or it's not that it didn't want to, it didn't work. So unfortunately I didn't get that exactly the way I wanted it, but what can you do? Life's life. Sometimes it does very unexpected things. Okay, let's go ahead and ease her off. And oh wow, we actually have few enough gondolas down here that we can actually access both gondola tracks now. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty psyched about that. Okay. Reverse at 15 miles an hour. yeah, I forgot. I cannot ride this side right here. Oh, oops. Wait a minute. Yeah, now 101's happy now. we're not torturing it by making it yank around a 1,000-ton train. But yeah, I think the C25 is definitely going to be a purchase that is made to sort of replace P8, or to replace 101, to replace our P18. As much as I hate to, like, I actually do kind of hate replacing 101, but the job that we had for her, I just feel like is getting a little more difficult than she can handle. Of course, I say that. She can probably handle more than I'm giving her credit for. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's back up. Let's get these loads to the interchange. I mean, to be fair, she is the class, or she is based on the class of smallest Pacifics ever built. So, I mean, you can't expect this thing you can't expect this thing to be like the equivalent of Superman for a locomotive. So, I mean, it's not really that hard to believe that it's kind of struggling with a 1,000-ton train. Okay, and I actually think I'm just gonna reverse it at 10 miles an hour and line it to where it just goes down here, and I'm just gonna set a flare right there. Yeah, she is working hard. She is really working hard to handle this. That's some heavy cars, though. That is definitely some heavy cars, so. Okay. Let me see if there's anything that I need here. Anything else that I'm going to actually make the purchase on. I'm really, I don't know yet. We'll see. I might just let this day go to its conclusion before I worry about that. But, yeah, since 71 is already at Ela, let's jump down here without even having to get a cut. Control 0 to get down here. Boom. Wow, okay. So let us go ahead and set a couple of handbrakes. Do that. I didn't realize I sent it down here at 15 miles an hour. For some reason I thought I sent it down here at 20 miles an hour, but whatever. We'll get this switched around. And did I have anything to take? No, I have nothing to take back from Ela. So we're just going to be running this thing light all the way. We're gonna run this thing light all the way back to Whittier. Get that switched over so we can get behind the train. And then, as of tomorrow, we will only have one more Elid Bridge site. Milestone to purchase, or phase to purchase before we're done with that milestone. So that opens up a whole new can of worms, like a whole new can of worms that we can get into, and all that mess is all mods. So yeah, I'm almost tempted to take those mods off, or take that mod off, because it just makes the locations tab, so the contracts tab for Bryson City, it's so flippin', just mars it up with 1,000 different industries. I can't remember how many industries it actually is, because until we unlock it, you can't look at it, right? So yeah. Oh, 101 stop for Refusey, very good. And we're gonna get these in. I'm gonna get these pushed up, and then I'll do a cut and get the locomotive back up to Whittier. Still got plenty of water and coal. Bang. That was actually a bang. A little bit more of a bang than I would have liked to have seen, actually. But, okay. It's, there's no penalty for a little bit of bang in the game. So, let's ride the, let's ride this boxcar down here. Boxcar. Let's ride this flat car down here. As I contemplate what we're gonna do about the heavy sawmill trains. I'm not sure. I know I want to go ahead and at least buy a couple of these, I think. If I buy 2 of them, we'll have $3,100. At $3,100, yeah, we still have enough. We need $2,360 at the end of today. So what if we bought 2 of these? No. That wouldn't work. So yeah, I think we'll buy 2 of these at the end of today. Shove them up with the other 2 and take them up the mountain tomorrow. And then while the 91 has its log train up the mountain, I think I'll sell the skeleton cars. I don't know. I probably shouldn't. I should probably leave them like there for storage, because if I actually ever decide to do the hardwood lumber and paper and all that down there, then I'll probably be happy to already have log cars at least to get that industry up and running and sort of ready to go. So, okay, 71, you can head back up the tracks to Whittier. And I will see you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get the switches online correctly. I will see you guys when 71 gets right there. Okay, so we've just rolled into Whittier, and we've got to get the... We have got to get this car and take it back to the interchange, and that rear Stenzel car we've got to grab and take back to the interchange. The first Holofield heating oil car actually may have to be taken back fairly soon. I don't think it'll be like really soon, but fairly soon. And once we get these in the interchange, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push 101's train into the second siding, back this train into the second siding, and then again buy a couple of those logging flats. And it's also going to help eventually make everything, it's going to give everything a little bit more of a unique flavor, or not unique flavor, I guess, but it's gonna add a little more variety, which a little bit more variety is always good, I think. So, whoa, crap! I didn't realize we were gonna fly past the switch so quick. And then everything else up here is set up. I need to switch those back so that I can just pull straight. I'm really looking forward to getting the Bryson extension done. I always like getting that section of railroad open. Again, like I was saying earlier in the video, it opens up so much extra stuff that just makes longer trains, gets you, I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying that, because obviously it gives you longer trains. But it causes your company to grow exponentially, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And then, moving on to like Alarka, and then on all the way to, then moving on all the way to Andrews. And I don't know that we will make Andrews. I have yet to make Andrews, just because it's so... You work a long time to get there. Which is kind of why I took a couple of days of break from the game. Because it's pretty... It can get grindy once you get the main line opened up really big. So... And then, oh wow, we're going to be bringing them a new car in the morning. Oh no. Because this guy is basically empty. Why do I feel like... Okay, nothing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. I just completely and utterly had a massive brain fart there. Okay. Oh, pull forward. Oh. Pull forward, and then we'll get this stuff back into Stenzel's spur. You know, in theory, we could actually just go ahead and buy these 2 logging flats that I want to buy right now. Yeah, I'm gonna purchase them. They're over there at the interchange now. And I think by the time, if I stop it, by the time it stops, yeah, they're both where they need to be. Stop! Why are you pulling the train forward? Okay. 10 mile an hour. Out of here. No. 112 passengers waiting. Holy crap. Yeah, not running passenger service is kind of a little rough, but I'm kind of glad that they kind of took away the insanity that was requiring you to do passenger service. I know that I could use a switch list, but I'm really still am not 100% sure how a switch list even works. So, yeah. Okay, let's get everything lined for 71 to push its train into this end. And while it's doing that, we are going to get 101's train slid into this end of the siding, which means I need to kill that fuse, or kill that flare, kill whatever I'm calling it today. It doesn't really have to come back all that far. Yeah, it doesn't have to come back very far at all, because it's actually this switch right here that it needs to clear. No, it's not. It is this switch. Yeah, it's the switch I was standing at. Okay. Oh me, sometimes my genius. Okay. Go ahead and stop it. and then let it take 6 years for 101 to get this train going again. I think I want to get everything at least like right here. Jeez. I'm glad 71's train's not terribly long. Are you gonna stop? Yeah, there's plenty enough room too, I think, for 71 to squeeze her train in here. $666. Wow. That's actually more than I thought I would get. Oh man. Wow, 71's getting over here a lot faster than I thought it would. Don't know why I thought it would take all that much time for it to get over here, but anyway. Okay. Ford yard, or yard Ford, or whatever combination of words I want to use to say that we're putting it in yard mode and going forward. Yeah, I think we're gonna kind of just let our locomotives get down to like 95% before we worry about shopping them. I don't think that's letting them go for too long. $100,001. Holy cow! Why is its numbering scheme so massive? That's nuts. Okay, well, while this is coupling up here, I'm going to do something that you really would never do in the railroad, and that's walk between two moving trains. I'm about to get hit as well. Well, there goes our safety record. Okay, $132 for those two cars. Go ahead and release that handbrake. We will go ahead, get the switch lined here. I'm going to go ahead and run down here and get 91 moved. Yeah, the whole dynamic weather mod thing just doesn't seem to work. I'm pretty sure it has been sunny the entire time I have played this game. So, in fact, this is probably something I should just do. Maybe it'll actually do something if I use a preset. Excuse me, is it hazier? I don't know. That kind of seems like it kind of seems like maybe it doesn't work. Maybe. Yeah, about that game, about that mod. I don't exactly think that's how locomotives do that. That means, like, if we go to the 101 and try to push these cars off, she's gonna take off to spinning immediately. Just will moonwalk. See if I'm right. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what that's gonna do. So, friction percentage. When it's dry, you know, let's do it at like 87%. Well, what's the default railroader? That's okay. Okay. I want this at like 80 something percent. Save, close. Now, now let's get these guys down, way down yonder. And these are brand new game, or mod. These are brand new. They should be brand new and shiny. Nice and shiny. And let's just jump up here and ride the front car. And then these these are going to unload at the sawmill and load at L2. And again, we are going to we're going to leave the skeleton cars at the bottom of the mountain this next time, because one of these these two cars combined are going to haul more logs than all the skeleton cars. Because again, that number of skeleton cars can haul 12 logs. These guys can haul 8 logs apiece. So we're going to be getting 16 logs down the mountain with less cars, which is always a plus, in my book anyway. Oh wow, I wasn't paying attention to that, was I? And bam. Okay. Connect those. Disconnect 101. We're going to get her back to the yard somewhere. We're really going to probably need to give her water. 91's fine on water and coal. It's not traveling that much in the grand scheme of things. 101, and I know 71's doing more distance than 91, but in the grand scheme of things, 101's probably doing more distance in a day. Her odometer's 37. 91's odometer is 18. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't need it. Now speaking of coal though, our hopper is almost half empty, and our boxcar is completely empty of repair parts, which again is no big deal. Okay, I think I'm actually just gonna stop 101 right there. That way I can get 71 out of the way of the interchange. It can mess with it. I've never personally had it happen, but I've heard people say that it. Oh no! Stop! No, stop! I'm glad I looked before I let it just pull it all the way back out of the interchange. It's still technically in the interchange track, so that's fine. And oh, she's already out of the interchange track, so we're just gonna leave her like right here, and I'll deal with 91 tomorrow, I think. So, well, you know what? I'm actually gonna like actually stand on the. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna stick my head inside the engine. But yeah. Hi. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, then do what all the YouTubers ask you to do. And I hope I'll see you back again. And yeah, hope you have a great day. Peace out.